Welcome back. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about increasing our transaction rates. Now, Louis Brandeis said that the old idea of a good bargain was a transaction in which one man got the better of another. The new idea of a good contract is a transaction in which is good for both parties to it. And I agree. I think that we should make sure that we're taking care of one another. When we're selling, we are serving. And when we're serving, we're taking care of our clients and they're taking care of us. So developing that relationship is really important in making it feel like we're serving our clients is really important to increasing the number of transactions that we have and allow us to stay in business and grow. So I'm going to talk about three different strategies to increase our conversion rate. The first is called a package deal or bundling. The next are loyalty programs. And the last is to make it easy to say yes. And that's for both you and the client to say yes. So in order to increase transactions, one of the first examples that I'm going to give you is on a package deal. And in this case, we're going to talk about the florist shop. For example, you own a florist shop and you realize that perhaps men shop there 2 to 3 times a year for flowers. And this is probably about right. I think I shop for flowers myself 2 or 3 times a year for my wife. But we want to increase those transactions to maybe 6 times per year or have flowers delivered every 6 months or so, or 6 months out of the year. So you might want to consider creating a package deal that call it the Lover of the Year package or something like that, where for a monthly subscription price, you can have flowers delivered 6 times a year. Perhaps your significant other's birthday, Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever is appropriate, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and some random thinking of you day. The benefit of a product like this or a package like this is that you stretch out your accounts receivable throughout the year. You make sure that you have an even flow of cash throughout the year, and you're providing a service more frequently to these customers. You're increasing that customer lifetime value component that we talked about in our simple spreadsheet. And all of these are great for making sure that you increase the number of transactions that occur per year. So now you've gone from 2 to 3 times per year to 12 times you're receiving money from your customers to provide this service. Another strategy for increasing transactions is to encourage a loyalty program. When you encourage a loyalty program, when you build a loyalty program, you're encouraging people to shop with you on a more frequent basis. And you're providing some sort of incentive for them to do that. And I know I recommend against discounting, but in this case, this is a strategic process of encouraging customers to shop in your store so many times before getting a free coffee or whatever it is that you sell that you can provide value for. People were willing to do that, and this is part of that reciprocity that is built into our psychology. If you do something for me, I'm going to do something for you. Well, you're buying 10 cups of coffee or whatever the product is, services, and they're going to get something as a result of that. And people love having these cards to either punch or read. And if you're using a digital form, an electronic card, like you find many grocery stores do, you're able to also capture additional information about what products they're buying together. And you can create personalized packages or bundles to help improve that relationship. So somebody who's buying things of in the same transaction regularly, you might find a way to make it more convenient to find them all together. You might be able to bundle them together and allow them to pay a premium price for having that package already assembled for them. So these types of things are beneficial all along the way of uh, increasing these transactions, but we're doing that through the analysis of our loyalty data. And lastly, I want you to be able to make it easy to say yes. So if you give your customers fewer options, sometimes that will increase or reduce the friction, I should say, in their decision making process. If you show them exactly how your product or service provides the value that they need, and you're offering that valuable product and service uh, to fit their requirements, you're going to eliminate that problem that they have that they don't want, or give them the result that they want but don't currently have, because you already have it, and you're going to make it easy for them to get that result. We want to increase or streamline the sales process. Just make it easy to go through the sales process. Don't make things difficult for the customer or yourself. Offer payment options. If pricing is a concern, don't lose a customer based on pricing. Find a way to either offer 6 months same as cash, or whatever financing options are reasonable for you to do, even if you're charging a bit of a premium on that in order to provide that service. You could also partner with uh, various payment processing companies will help you with that as well. And then lastly, when it comes to making things easy to say yes to, be willing to meet the customer's needs. For example, if you do bulk meals and somebody comes and says, I need to buy one less than whatever your minimum number of meals is, say yes, do it anyhow. Don't turn them away. Make it possible that they can be served by you. So those are the 3 strategies I wanted to talk about in this lesson. Your homework after this lesson is 1, to create a premium bundle, a mid-grade bundle, and a value offering. Reducing the number of choices is not a bad way to focus on your product and service that you are the most expert at, and provide the most value at. Number 2, create a loyalty program, or at least think about a loyalty program and how you can encourage repeat transactions. What's going to get customers to come back into your business over and over and over again. And lastly, make it easy to say yes, either through policy or procedure or practice. Just look at how you're selling things and find out how you can make it easier for the customers and yourself to agree to this deal. So that's all for this lesson. Again, document your findings and your data in the simple spreadsheet this week. Make sure that you're realizing the power of what's going on. We're going to talk in a few minutes about the compounding effect that you are probably starting to realize, and show you exactly what is going on inside that spreadsheet. So look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.